I have a lot more advice for her gift because
Well, go right ahead. What advice would you like to give to the reformers?
Well, I live with
Let me have it.
you know, I live with a reformer. I was raised by a reformer, and now my best friend is a reformer. So my advice to that gift, let's give advice to each other, Steve. Because I was very tolerant of her before I knew her gift, but now that I know, I can help her. Not everybody wants to be fixed. And it's okay to just let them be them.
Are you trying to tell me something?
No, because I've seen you work through that, and I've seen you improve on that. So I'm just thinking of what are things that,
Other reformers.
other people probably struggle with that,
And well, that brings up the teachability. I mean, the biggest thing, and so for me, the reformer that tends to not want to be teachable, to get past that, what helped me is to understand that, I mean, God, so how did, I think Stephanie explained it, all 7 gifts, if one person was all 7 gifts, you'd be Jesus. I mean, Jesus is all 7 gifts because he's perfect. And so our goal is to be like Jesus, right? And so we are to learn and always be teachable and approachable and learn from every gift and start to grow in every area of all the gifts so that we can be more like Jesus. So that helped me when I knew that Jesus was all 7. Well, then they're all good, and I need to be open to how other gifts think, really. I mean, that's what it comes down to, is it all starts with how we think. We're all wired to think a certain way, but I mean, Scripture says to renew our minds, and I think that, that to me, that's like how we think, and to be teachable and learn from the other gifts. So that's how I think I got past that, to be able to be teachable. It's like, well, I want to be like Jesus, so
Well,
I better learn, I better be able to receive from other gifts. And
it brings balance.
Mm-hmm.
It brings balance. And your strength is perfectly used for what you need it for, but you can also balance out a little bit, and it lessens your weaknesses.
There you go.
It
Right, we're
brings
not
those
taking
up.
them-
Instead of that being your weakness, it can just be something that's not your superpower. It kind of brings balance.
Right. And that should be addressed. It's not like we're supposed to be, I'm not trying to be somebody else. I mean, I'm still my gift for a reason, like she said. And yes, that's my superpower because that's my gift, but that doesn't mean we can't learn to be every other gift.
I know who I need to call if I need to get my butt in the gym at 5 a.m. every day. It's not going to be another comforter.
You call them when you don't want to go to the gym.
Oh, your muscles are sore? Oh, you should take a day off. Let's just rest.
No, work through it. They'll feel better when you work through it. Get your butt out.
We say that because we literally did that when we first got to be
did.
friends. I was like, I need to work out every day. So she would call me every morning.
Because she asked me to. I wasn't
did.
pushy.
I asked. But I knew who to ask.
Right.
I didn't even need, I knew enough about her, and that's really when we became
And this is all
good friends.
before we
This
knew
is
the
before
gift.
we knew.
Yeah.
This is kind of at the beginning of
So
our friendship.
that's the thing, is like knowing about the gifts isn't gonna change who you are. It just brings you clarity to understand why you do the things you do. Now we know why she called me, because she,
Yes.
she knew she needed me, but we didn't know why. Now we know why. So.
It enhances the good part, and it eliminates the conflict. It really does.
Yeah, exactly. Knowing about the gifts does
Yeah.
what you just said. Yeah.
Because once you know, you can use the good stuff better.
Take the good and leave the bad.
Yeah, and it's not even bad. It's too
See,
gray.
I gotta stop saying that. That is a
It's just
word.
gray.
That is a word that I'm trying to take out of my vocabulary. Bad. It's not everything.
It's just conflict that
Yeah.
needs to be reapproached. Yeah. It's all gray.
Yes, it's all gray.
Sometimes.
I'm learning to say that. It's all gray. Most of the time.